Everybody, I'm Christina from the Bay Area Discovery Museum, and today I'm going to show you how to make your very own simple weaving loom. This is a great project for toddlers or for any age child that's never weaved before. I also love this project because it's so easy to do with any materials you probably already have around the house. So the first thing you're going to need is a piece of cardstock. You can use cereal boxes, postcards, anything that's thick enough that it won't rip too easily and thin enough that it'll bend. The next thing you're going to need is an X-Acto knife, a pair of scissors, or a box cutter. You're also going to need your weaving materials. So unlike a regular weaving loom where you take something like yarn and go back and forth and all the way down, we are actually using different strips of materials. This is a simple loom, so we just want to practice the over and under motion. I've got lots of different things in my loom. I've got some natural materials here, some cardstock, some yarn, a twist tie, some ribbon, and some more cardstock at the bottom. So once you've got all your materials and you're ready to go, the first step is to cut strips into your weaving base. So you're going to use your X-Acto knife, whatever you've got. Adults, this is a good thing for you to do for the kids if you've got really little ones. So I've done some strips here to my piece of cardstock, and again, also if you're working with little ones, you can start with less strips. It'll be a little bit easier for you. So once you've got your weaving base ready to go, you can get your materials. I'm going to start with this yellow flower, and it's got a good thick stem. So just a tip for, again, if you're working with toddlers, the thicker the material, the easier it is going to be for the kids to do the weaving over and under. So I'm going to start here on top of my first strip here. Then I'm going to push this out and go underneath. Then I'm going to go over, and then next I'm going to go under and over and under until you've got it all the way through. It should stick in there pretty well, and you can slide it up to the top. So you're going to take your next material. I think I'm going to use next this good sturdy twist tie. And when you're ready for row 2, you're going to do the opposite of what you started with. So instead of going over, you're now going to go underneath, and then over, underneath, over, underneath, and over. So you can continue this process with all your materials going all the way down your board. So some tips for the adults as you're working with kids. It helps the little ones to really repeat the pattern out loud. Make sure you're saying over and under and over and under so they understand what they need to do as they're going across the board. Another tip for adults is to try not to hover over your kids as they work. It's important to let them make their own mistakes. I recommend making your own weaving base so that you can work side by side with them and model how to solve problems instead of solving them for them.